and start recording. All right, we are recording now. Everyone on your best behavior. You get a chance up on the stand, wave hi to Larry. He's home working on a monster truck. Not working for whatever reason. All right, you guys can roll them out as you please and take a couple laps. Get checked in. It's an 8-car dance. There are only 2 available tickets to that main event, though. And 21.5A main event will be race number 4, so make sure you make proper accommodations if you are so lucky to bump into that A main.
Mike Sora.
17.5 B main will be race number 2, so you guys should be thinking about it.
Nicholas Jennings.
All right, we need to check out of Bayette, Morissette, Crutchow, and Hayter. Huh?
Keith Hayter. Kevin Krushkow.
There is Anton. And Bayette is up there. Bayette's about to check in. All right. No one else down the straightaway. Everyone get gridded up. In the 8th spot, Nicholas Jennings. In the 7, Mike Sora. In the 6, Keith Hayter. In the 5, Kevin Crutchow. In the 4, Jerry Price. In the 3, Anton Morissette. And in the 1, Nick Bayette. All right, we need our Mini Z drivers out on the field, please. Mini Z drivers out on the field. We got Reggie, we got Cole, we got McCumber. We're going to need several more out here. We got a rumble going down. 21.5 B main coming up here just a second. We need a marshal in the chicane and one underneath the driver stand. So we need one in the chicane and underneath the driver stand. Actually, we need one off coming on the straightaway on cone number 2 as well. We need three marshals out here. 3 marshals, please. One on cone number 2, which is right there where you just stepped up. That'd be great. And one underneath the driver stand. We will be good to go. Right on. Thank you, sir. All right. Drivers ready. Marshals on your toes. Let's keep it clean. Single file through the first couple turns. Let's get it on at the sound of the tone. Nick Bayette, without that second place car, gets the whole shot. Anton working in the 2. It looks like Crutchow in the mix. Oh, Anton gets it wrong. Upside down's got to get marshaled out by Reggie. We got carnage in the bull turn, and it is squared away. It's like Bayette got a clean breakaway. It's like Crutchow in the 2. Jerry Price in the 3. Bayette 50-50 grinds a pipe. Still stays out front, goes huge. Both those 2 cars going over that tabletop. Crutchow spinned it out a little bit, let Jerry and the 4th place driver, which is Mr. Sora. Jerry and Sora go side by side through that sweeper. Side by side action. That is free game there. Crutchow gets it wrong. Now here comes Sora and Price. They're going to challenge for that 2 spot. Oh, Jerry puts it upside down, slaps the back end on that tabletop. She's going to drop down a couple of spots. Anton's going to take advantage of the mistake. Move into that 4 spot. Crutchow hooks a pipe, spins it around. Sora moves into the 2 and cages into the pipe. And no one can get out there because other drivers are coming. Crutchow found himself back in the 2. Anton in the 3. Jaree in the 4. Sora drops to the 5. Crutchow puts it upside down. He's going to have to get a Marshall. It's going to allow Anton Morissette moving in that 2 spot with Jaree Price in the hunt. Nick Bayette checking out. We got Anton off the straightaway. Sora flips it over through the sweeper. Jaree in the hunt. Here comes Anton by the start-finish line. In the Associated, Jaree Price in the TLR as they go over the start-finish line, working their way through that triple over the, through the rumble strip, through the chicane. Nick Bayette working his way through traffic and puts it upside down and out of bounds for a 2-stroke penalty. But he gets back on his feet thanks to Reggie Shepard. Someone got it wrong going over that floater. And Jaree and Anton still going at it right now. Anton out front by 1.1. 1.1 separates 2 and 3. And we got carnage going on over this floater. Bayette gets around it. Jaree hooks it up on the pipe. It's going to have to get marshaled out by Cole. Cole gets her back going. That allows Anton to stretch out. So we got the AE All-American Red, White, and Blue, and Nick Bayette checking out of this race. He's about to punch his ticket. As long as he can keep it all together, he will do so. Right now, Anton stretching out his second-place lead. Oh, and then he flips it upside down. And the multicolored AE with the yellow wheels gets righted. Jaree not quite close enough to capitalize. It looks like
left.
it's Jaree and Sora going at it for that 3-4 spot right now. Jaree is in the 3. Pushes it backwards. Sora gets around. And here comes Bayette looking to put a lap on 3 and 4 here. Anton trying to keep a rubber side down and keep his position. It was 4.1. It is still 4.1 as they come across start-finish line. So Anton looking good with 1:30 left, looking like he's going to punch his ticket to the dance. Bayette letting 3 and 4 battle it out. He was able to squeeze in between them on a mistake there. Someone gets it wrong coming off the straightaway. So we got Bayette, Morissette, Price, Sora, Crutchow, Jennings, and Hayter rounding out the field. Oh, we got carnage everywhere. We got our leader pushing it sideways. And then
1 minute
some
left.
guys battling it out back on the end. Anton puts it upside down the rumble strip. And here comes Jaree Price. And then Jaree gets a little bit wrong but keeps the rubber side down. So Anton wanting to make it interesting. Oh, Jaree finds some speed, gets up on that step down. And it is Anton and Jaree. Oh, no, here we go with 38 seconds left. We got Anton and Jaree battling out for 2, Mr. Crutchow, and they're coming up on you right about now. Thank you very much. Game on, game on. I'm not sure who that is in that multicolor, but do not interfere. Jaree makes the move, and then she pushes it sideways and hooks a pipe, and it puts Anton back up front with 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left. It's going to take a mistake, and then Anton puts it in the pipes, but able to marshal himself with 10 seconds left. There's Anton by the start finish. Jaree by the start finish. Then we got Bayette in between the two. He's probably going to move out of the way and let them battle it out. Oh, Jaree bonks the pipe. Oh, I didn't know who to vote for there. I don't know who to root for. My old yoke bro or Jaree Price, who's always doing nice things for Ryan, getting him going. All right, and that is time. That is time. Anton taking the 2. Nick Bayette, you were done. Sora, you're done. There goes. Where's Jaree? Oh, Jaree's upside down. Sora moves into the 3 spot. So after a close battle, that is a race. All stop. Bayette moving into the A main. Anton moving in that A main. We're going to need all those drivers from race number 1.
The race is completed.
2, drop your cars and head on down to the track. Anton and Bayette, you guys are going to need arrangements for your A main, but we need you out on the field right now. Either that or find someone to fill in for you. Nice try, Jaree. $17.5. Beaming, coming at you here in just a few seconds. Listen, just because I call your race doesn't mean you guys can go. Chill. Take a breather. Breathe through your heart. Take a couple deep breaths. All right, we're going to need Marshall's out on the field. Marshall's out on the field. Anton with a little spring in his step. Making that transfer. He moves, is going to take the hard spot, I think. All right, 75 B-Main. Go ahead and roll him out. Check him in. In the 6, Rick Estes. In the 5, Brian Davis. In the 4, Paul Weir. In the 3, DC. In the 2, Diego Bencourt. And RBQ.
Brian Davis.
Rich Williams. Nice one, Diego. Diego's upside down on the bowl. Someone can help him out.
Dan Collinsworth.
We're going to need
1
a
minute to the
Marshall
start
on
of the
cone
race.
number 6. Oh, we got you. Thank you, sir.
Wrong way driver. Diego Badenker.
All right. We don't need anybody else down the
Rick
straightaway.
Estes.
Grid them up. Grid them up.
45 seconds
No
to the
one
start
else
of the
down the
race.
straightaway. All right. 75 B-Main coming at you. Everyone gather around.
30 seconds to
For
the start of the race.
spectacle that is the B-Main. Everyone's going to be kicking and scratching for one of those 2 opportunities, bumping into the A-Main. And we got some scrappers out here. All right, Marshall's ready. Driver
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Keep it clean, boys. Let's get it on at the sound of the tone.
Less than 5.
All right, everyone is out clean. Paul gets a little squirrely, and hilarity ensues. He puts it upside down. It's okay. Beginning of the race. Beginning of the race. Plenty of time, Paul. Don't get ahead of yourself. Rich Williams breaking out front. Oh, no. Diego puts it upside down going on the straightaway. That allows Dan Collinsworth to move to that 2 spot. Diego's going to drop down to the 3. Then we got Estes. No, Brian Davis. Paul Weir goes huge. Floats it over that triple. And we got Estes rounding out the field. So we got Rich Williams and Dan Collinsworth both rocking those TLR kits. Followed by Diego in the AE looking to reclaim that 2 spot after that mishap. Anyone in this field can take one of these top 2 spots. We're still early in. We're only a minute in. 1 minute in. Rich Williams come by the start-finish line. Dan Collinsworth by the start-finish line. Diego closing the gap on Dan Collinsworth. Keep it clean, boys. Keep it clean. We got Estes getting it wrong. Oh, no. Dan Collinsworth puts it upside down. Lands on his feet, however. Unfortunately, that allows Diego and Rich Williams to gap out a little bit. So those 2 are going to need to work together. Through that rumble strip they go. 1 and 2 are both going to transfer. Make sure you boys work together. Williams pushed a little wide through that triple, and Diego capitalizes. Moves into that 1 spot. Diego knows how to throw down some good laps, so he is a force to be reckoned with. Right now, he's in the 1 spot. Rich Williams in the 2. No one's really close enough to capital. Oh, no. So he gets into they get into a back mark. Sorry, I didn't call that out. Remember, you don't need to win it. 1 and 2 are both going to go into that main. So work together, put down some steady laps. Don't fight each other. All right, I'm not going to say it anymore. All right, we got Williams out front. Diego in the 2. Dan Collinsworth in that 3. Looks like Paul Weir looming in the distance in the 4, waiting to pick up some pieces. We got our leaders rolling up on Mr. Estes by the start-finish line. Those are going to be your leaders. That worked out well. Paul Weir puts it upside down in that center section. Paul Weir fearing the wrath of running 2 classes on one short night. Having to switch between that 21.5 and 17.5 power. Diego moved into the 1. Rich Williams settling in on that. Oh, and then Diego puts it upside down through the chicane. That moves Rich Williams back into the 1 with 1:42 left. Oh, and then Rich Williams puts it upside down, and here comes Dan Collinsworth. Oh, Rich goes from bad to worse. He flips upside down again, and Dan Collinsworth finds himself in the 2 running nice and steady, and it has paid dividends. Dan Collinsworth honing in the story, the tortoise and the hare. Then Diego puts it upside down. Dan Collinsworth trying to close the gap, trying to put some distance in between him and Rich, but Rich ain't going to let him do it. Diego's in the lead, and he pushes it upside down. Oh, and then Rich Williams puts it upside down through the rumble strip. Mr. Estes, those are going to be your leaders.
1 minute
coming
left.
up on you there. You can let them go by. Thank you very much. Perfect. Diego's still in the 1. Dan Collinsworth in the 2. Rich Williams with still a minute left. Still 50 seconds left. So put your head down and finish out strong. Anything can happen. We've seen a lot of changes in the lead here. With 40 seconds left, here comes Diego by the start-finish line. Dan Collinsworth rolls it upside down but lands on his feet. That allows Rich Williams to close in just a little bit with 30 seconds left. They're probably going to get around for a couple more. There goes Diego by the start-finish line. There goes Dan Collinsworth. Gap was 2.6. It is now 1 second. 1 second separates 1 and 2 as Dan Collinsworth and Rich Williams work their way through the chicane. Pop it up onto the straightaway they come. Dan Collinsworth trying to gain some distance. Oh, and he flips it upside down, puts it upside down, and so does Rich Williams, and he doesn't make it on his lid. He hits it on his lid too. So somehow Dan Collinsworth stays out front. Rich Williams and Dan Collinsworth go by 2 and 1. That is it. Oh no. And Rich looks like he gave it up there, flipping it over in that rumble section. After him and Dan were battling it out there at the very end. There goes Diego taking the win. And here comes Dan Collinsworth. It looks like it's Diego and Dan punching their ticket to the main event coming up in race number 5. And there's Rich Williams in the 3. I'll stop.
The race is
Marshals,
completed.
grab your blowers. Modified A-Main, you guys are coming up next. All right, we need all those B-Main event drivers out on the field on a cone. We're going to need a handful of marshals, volunteer marshals as well. So if you're out in the pits, please come on out and help the race flow
Ryan
nicely so we can get this race underway. All right, we get our blowers down. Oh, did we not get blown off there? Mr. Davis. Would you mind grabbing the blower and blowing off that rumble strip all the way up to the chicane, please? Thank you very much.
Jim Sylvie. Willie Amos Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Davis. All right, we need
1
a
minute to the start of the race.
marshal underneath the driver's stand. 2 mod guys, you guys go roll them out, check them in. In the 6th spot. Dan, will you take Dan Collins?
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Driver's stand, please. In the 6th spot, Dave Nani. In the 5, Cody Witchman. In the 4, Willie Amos Smith. In the 3, Ryan Prince. In the 2, Aaron Brown. And your pole sitter for tonight, top
Dave Nani.
qualifier,
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Jim
Aaron
Silvey.
Brown.
All right, no one else down the straightaway. Grid them up. Grid them up.
$15 seconds to the start of the race.
Dan Collinsworth, can we get you
Less than
underneath
5.
the driver's stand, please? All right, here we go. Two-wheel mod coming at you here. Just a few seconds. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. We are locked and loaded and going racing at the tone. Jim Silvey kisses the pipe right off the bat, opens the door. Aaron Brown can't quite capitalize, though, as he tries to go inside. And then him and Prince get into it, going over that roller. That allows Jim, after kissing the pipe, stretch out a little bit. So we got Willie, Nani, Prince, and Aaron giving chase. There goes Silve over that kicker. Willie pushes it wide. That allows Nani to go to the 2. He goes huge over that kicker. He stays in that 2 spot. So there's Nani in the 2 spot. And flips it over, loses a spot. While he's trying to correct himself, the freight train was coming in. Weren't able to get on the brakes quite enough. Unfortunately, Ryan Prince got the worst center. Watch the center, watch the bull turn. That was Willie making moves into that 2 spot, puts it upside down, the bull turn. So now we got Aaron Brown. He kicks a little wrong, throwing that rumble strip. Everyone's kicking his scratcher for that 2 spot. Meanwhile, Big Jim Silve is putting a gap on these fools as he works his way through the rumble section, down the chicane. Up onto the straightaway he goes. So we got Jim Silve in the 1, Aaron Brown in the 2, Willie Smith in the 3. Jim Silve puts it wrong in the bull turn. And then Aaron Brown follows in suit. That allows Willie Amos Smith to move into that 2 spot. And here comes Ryan Prince in that 4. Working his way. He's got his eyes set on that number 2 spot of Willie. Right now, Willie's in the 2, Aaron's in the 3, Prince in the 4. They come. Oh, Willie pushes it wide. Allows Aaron to get around. Man, everyone is making little mistakes in their own little areas. Aaron puts it in the weeds, has to get marshaled out, drops down to the 4 spot. Willie back in the 2. Oh, yikes. And that is a 10 count. TKO for Willie Smith. Tangos with the pull. And he lost. So we got Silve out in the 1. Ryan Prince and Aaron Brown trying to work together to reel in Jim Silve. Jim Silve trying to teach these youngsters about the tortoise and the hare. Jim knows how to throw it down smooth and consistent. He comes across the start-finish line. Gap was 3.4. It is now 3.2, so lost a couple tenths there as Prince and Aaron Brown are finding their groove. Trying to reel in Jim Silve. Jim Silve was enjoying a nice lead. Might have been sitting on his haunches a little too much. Because here comes Prince and Aaron in the hunt. Gap is now 2 seconds. 2 seconds separates 1 and 2. 1.3 separates 2 and 3. .5. So Prince got the eye of the tiger. He is hunting down Jim Silve. Both of those boys running the TLR ride, raw speed rubber. They come across the start-finish line. Gap is now 1.2. So right now, Jim and Prince working on the same section of the track. Oh, and then Prince puts it upside down. And here comes Aaron jumping in. Down the straightaway they go. So once again, consistency paying off for Big Jim. And Aaron and Prince get into each other.
1 minute left.
And they wait for one another. So a class typically dominated by Associated is now finding it dominated by TLR. Oh, Ryan Prince. The rear axle rears its ugly head. We are down to 4 with 30 seconds left. Hard fought fight by Ryan Prince. He was doing some work. Aaron's going to move into the 2, and just like that, Dave Nani, coming out of nowhere, finds himself in a podium position right now. There goes Jim Silve going for his white flag lap there with less than 5 on the clock. See if Aaron can get by one more time. He does. It's going to be everyone's last race. So we had drivers dropping like flies. There goes Jim by the start finish line, taking the win. There goes Nani in the 3 spot, and here comes Aaron Brown. Let's see something right here, Aaron. Nice. All right, that is it. All stop, all stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers, please.
The race is completed.
Up next is our 21.5 A main event. We're going to need all those modified drivers out on the field, please. All right, 2-wheel mod drivers, please get out on the field, please, and grab a cone. All right, 21.5 A main, you guys go roll them out, check them in. We're going to need a handful of marshals out here, volunteer marshals. So please come on out and grab a cone, please. If you are able-bodied enough, we would appreciate it. So in the 10th spot, we got Anton Morissette in the 9, Nick Bayette in the 8, Kevin Cornwell in the 7, Aaron Ferrara in the 6, Mike Caller.
Lee Anderson.
In the 5, Les Anderson. No one else by the start-finish line.
Robert
no one
Morgan.
else. Straightaway is closed.
Kevin Cornwell.
That includes you, Caller. Mike
Aaron
Caller,
Ferrara.
straightaway is
Anton
closed.
Morissette. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
Mike Kokot's in the 4. In the 3, Paul Weir. In the 2, Robert Morgan. And your pole sitter for the night, Randy Cole.
.30 seconds to the start of the race.
Hey, kiddo, would you slide down right here? Thank you very much. All right, 21.5 A main drivers.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
We got our marshals out. Marshals on your toes. 21.5 drivers, keep it clean. Obey your race director at all times. Touch gloves and come out swinging at the sound of the tone. Good start, boys. Good start. We got Randy, Robert Morgan, and Paul breaking away clean. Kokot looming in that 4 spot, followed by Aaron Ferrara. Les Anderson in the mix. Cornwell tries to make a move. He makes it stick. So we got a good single file order here. Oh, Randy Cole gets it wrong, puts it upside down. And then Paul with the circus act 2-wheel puts it back down on 4. It stays in that 2 spot. So we got Morgan in the 1. Paul Weir in the 2. Randy Cole in the 3. Kokot was in the 4. Puts it upside down. It's got to get marshaled out by Jim Silvey. Oh, no. And then Randy Cole puts it upside down on that bull turn. Go inside on the bull turn with the swift marshal by Ryan Prince. Cornwell gets the worst end of it. Come across the start-finish line. Cole's upside down as well. Watch the rumble strip. Watch the rumble strip. So we got Robert Morgan and Paul Weir doing a little breakaway dance. We got Aaron Farrar in the 3, followed by Nick Bayette. Then we got Kokot, Cole, Les Anderson, Bayette, Cornwell, and Anton Morissette rounding out the field. All right. Anton, you're going to have first place coming up on you here shortly. Thank you very much. And then Mr. Weir will be the next person up. Do your best to... Thank you very much. All right, so Morgan finds his way out front. Paul Weir finds himself in the 2 spot. In the 3, Aaron Farrar is still out there in the 3, gapping away a little bit from Bayette. Then we got Kokot and Les Anderson going at it for that 5 spot. Randy Cole trying to salvage his main here as he works his way through the rumble strip. He's got Cornwell and Caller giving chase. Nick Bayette making some moves on Ferrara as they come off that straightaway. So we got a close battle between 1 and 2. Where are our leaders coming down the straightaway? Here they come. Robert Morgan still in that one. Paul Weir not letting him out of his sights, though. He is keeping pace there. So one little mistake can change the lead there. Ferrara still looming in the distance there in that 3 spot. Nick Bayette not letting him get away.
Two minutes left.
You're going to have your leaders coming up there. I'm not sure who that is. I believe that's Anton and Paul. Sorry I didn't get that called out sooner, boys. Watching the rumble strip. Those are your 2 leaders there. Thank you very much. Mr. Cowler, those are your 2 leaders right there. Please do not get into them. Easy, boys. All right, I know you guys are fighting for your own positions. That worked out probably about as well as it could. I know you guys are fighting for your own position. Nothing wrong there. So Paul finds his way into the 1. Morgan in the 2. And then where is number 3? Looks like Ferrara gave up number 3. Bayette got around him there as he is working down the straightaway. He's going to be working on these 3 cars ahead of him, and they're all have their own battle going on. So we got Paul out front through the rumble strip, Morgan in tow, and then we got Cole and Kokot getting into it.
Cornwell
1 minute left. Reaping all the benefits, and Paul Weir and Robert Morgan going at it. With 53 seconds left. 53 seconds left. We still got Paul Weir in the 1, Morgan in the 3, or in the 2. And we got Bayette in the 3 in the distance. And we got Les Anderson, Ferrara, Cornwell, Kokot, Cole, Caller, Morissette in the closing seconds. We got 30 seconds left. Anton, those are going to be your leaders coming up on you right about now. Thank you very much. And it is game on. Nothing but clean track for these boys with 25 seconds left. It's the Paul and Morgan show. Down the straightaway they go. Both of these boys running those AE rides, 6.3. Pretty sure they're both running that much more, 21.5 power. By the start-finish line they go. This will be their last one. Morgan tries to cut the track a little bit, puts it on 2 wheels, doing everything he can to get up. Paul makes it. Robert Morgan makes it, puts it on 2 wheels. All through the straight they go. That is it. You're going to be done when you cross the line. Paul Weir with the double single. Morgan falls back a little bit. Over the kicker he goes. And over the floater by the start-finish line, Paul Weir taking the 1. And the 2, Robert Morgan. In the 3, Nick Bayette. Awesome race between Weir and Morgan there. Bayette lands in the 3. Les Anderson, Ferrara, Cornwell, Kokot, Caller, and Morissette. All stop. Awesome racing, guys. That was it for your 21.5 A main. Up next is going to be our 17.5 A main, following after we put it on a little water.
What? Yeah. On my 17.5 I did, yeah. No practice laps until the RD gets up there. I need some marshals. Can I get one marshal on the seat in here for this 17.5 A main, please? Anybody? Anybody? All right. Thanks, Tucker.
You turned it on? You turned on the car?
No, I just gave it to Robert. I think it's still on, or it's
Richard
off.
Brody.
It's plugged in, but. All right, guys, go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. 17.5, two-wheel drive. Got some nice water down on the track. Should have good grip. Thanks, Tucker.
Kyler Cornwell. Willie Amos Smith. Beener Dundat. Dan Collinsworth. Ryan Prince. Diego Badenker. Jimmy Leff.
But they do all these freaking whips, man, and then it like unsettles their car. Like they slam it down,
Aaron Brown.
and then it can stick out if the tires don't hold it.
Randy
Watching
Lockett.
the rumble strip there. Don't break them on warm-ups. I'm sure we've heard it all before. Yeah. Yeah, watch. I mean, they're going like they're racing right now in the middle there. All right, guys, how's the track feel? Good? If it feels good, let's get them lined up. In the 1, Ryan Prince. Well, we'll start in the back. Dan, you're in 10. Diego, you're in 9. Richard, you're in 8. Locken, you're in 7. Brian, or Leffler, you're in 6. Brian, you're in 5. Aaron, you're in 4. Willie's in 3. Kyler's in 2. And your TQ tonight, baby girl, Ryan Prince. All right, Ryan Prince. Guy's on fire. All right, guys. You know the drill. Let's get it on at the sound of, keep it clean too, because I'm not good at restarting. At the sound of the tone. And they're off. Prince leads them out into the triple. Everybody gets through it pretty good. Everybody's spreading out nice long line there. That looks good. No wrecks on that first one. Great job, drivers. Prince out front, holding off Kyler right now. They hit across the finish line. Watching the sweeper. Clear, clear. Watch in front of the, clear. Job, Tucker. Prince coming down the backstretch. Kyler in tow. Willie Amos Smith right behind him, and Aaron Brown with those ugly yellow wheels in the 4. Ooh, Willie gets around Kyler as they head into the rumble strips. Watching the sweeper. Clear. See if Willie's got what it takes to catch Prince. Kyler's applying the pressure. Can't quite get inside there. Willie shuts the door. As Prince comes around the start line. Willie right behind him. Kyler right behind him. And 4-car dance heading into the tabletop jump over there. Leffler leading the second group. Leffler, Day, Brody. Brody gets it wrong in the rumble strips. It's clear. Prince holding on. Willie right behind him. Kyler getting a little wonky in the rumble strips, but he saves it. Aaron Brown has to check up. Starting to spread out. Oh, Willie makes a mistake on the straight. Gives Kyler and Aaron a chance to catch up. Oh, Kyler gets it wrong in the triple. Giving Prince some room, Willie some room, and Aaron some room. 3 minutes left, drivers. 3 minutes left. Prince coming down the straight as he heads into the triple with Willie not too far behind him. Aaron right behind him, watching the triple, Clear. Watching the triple. Clear. Good job, Mike. Stay alert in there. That's a dangerous area. Prince coming into the triple again. Running into lap traffic. I think that's Collinsworth. Yeah, you're going to have Willie right behind you, Dan. And here comes Aaron. Oh, Willie gets it wrong on the table. Aaron gets it wrong on the table. And Aaron goes into the 2 spot. Ryan Prince is running away with it as he heads into this 180 there and coming across the start line. Oh, he makes a mistake there, but he recovers. 2 minutes left, drivers. Watching the triple or clear. Prince way out front. Where's Willie and Aaron? The race for number 2 is probably where it's at. Oh, Aaron catches the pipe. I'm going into the triple. That lets Kyler get in front of him. It's going to be a battle between those two for 3 and 4. Prince way out front as he comes down the straight. Willie Amos Smith as he comes down the straight. He might be able to catch him. Who knows? 1:49 left, drivers. 1:49. Watching the triple. Clear. Prince heading into the rumble strips. Here, Willie heading into the rumble strips. Prince onto the straight. Oh, Willie gets it wrong. Headed into the chicane back there. Prince extending that lead. Threw down a 17.8 on that last lap. Watching the triple. Again, oh, that's Willie. That's too bad. That puts Aaron Brown in 2. Willie in 3. Kyler in 4. James Leffler in the 5. Richard Brody in the 6. Brian Day in the 7. Collinsworth in the 8. 1 minute left, drivers. 1 minute left. Oh, Aaron Brown gets it wrong.
1 minute left.
That allows Willie Smith to catch up to him. That's going to be the battle for 2nd and 3rd as Ryan Prince runs away with it. Ryan Prince is on fire tonight. Oh. I don't know if Aaron's going to be able to catch him. You got 40 seconds, drivers. 40 seconds as they head into the rumble strips. Willie up onto the tabletop. Aaron up onto the tabletop, into the straight as they come around the front here. Pretty evenly spaced. Let's see if they're shutting any time down. To go across the start line. 20 seconds left. 1 second separates the two of them as they head into the back, onto the table, onto the straight. See if Aaron can catch Willie. Looks like he picked up a little bit of time there. 7 seconds, drivers. They're going to get around for one more. Willie into the table, Aaron into the table, into the rumble strips, into the back stretch there. Ryan Prince, you're going to win this easily. Willie Smith, Aaron Brown as they head into the triple. Drivers, when you cross the line, you're all done. Oh, Aaron makes a move, but he just couldn't quite do it, but stayed in there. And that is a race. Locking, we're waiting on Locking. And that is a race. Good job, guys.
The race is completed.
That's the battling, man. That's a lot of good clean battling in that one. I think from what I can see, that battling is great. You guys were having a fight
All right, good racing, guys. Good racing. 13.5 Sportsman and Novice is coming up next. We need all those drivers from that A main out on the field, please. We shouldn't have any need for marshals. Let's get all you A main guys up here, please. All you A main guys up here. All right, 13.5 and Novice guys, go ahead and roll them out and check them in. We're going to have Jeremy Parks starting in the 4th spot. In the 3, Rick Estes. In the 2, Anton Morset. And our top qualifier for 13.5 Sportsman is Jesse Attaway. Easy. I want to take a knee after that one.
1 minute to the start of the race. Jesse Attaway.
All right. Grid him up
Estes.
on the straightaway, please. Grid him up on the straightaway.
Anton Morissette. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Thirty seconds to the start of the race.
No one ever wants to marshal at cone number 6. Hey, Kyler, will you go marshal cone number 6, please? Randy Locken, I think he can cover that on his own.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, driver's ready. Marshal's ready. We are ready to kick the tires and light the fires at the sound of the tone. And they're off 13-5. Sportsman. Attaway, Anton. Morissette. And Park. Here we go. Everyone's out of the blocks. Anton gets it wrong. Has to get marshaled out. It's going to allow Park, our novice driver, to get around him just for a second. And Anton through the chicane. He's up and running down the straightaway. Attaway able to break away just a little bit. Estes in the 2. Anton making some moves, though, after that mistake. He's closing the gap a little bit. Attaway puts it upside down. Allows Estes to close in on his tail. And there goes Park by the start-finish line. So it's Attaway, Estes, and Morissette all working their way through that center section of the track. Early mistake by Attaway. Now it's Estes and Anton going to go at it. No, Estes bounces off the pipe. Anton takes advantage and is able to get around him. He moves into that 2 spot. And then Attaway puts it in the weeds. Luckily, he's able to marshal himself because that was out in no man's land. Checks up a little bit for Park as Park gets around by the start finish. That's nice driving by our novice driver. Has the track vision to get out of the way for the faster drivers. Now it's Anton trying to give chase. He puts it upside down in the bull turn. Park follows in kind. That allows Estes to close a little bit more up on Anton. So now it was Estes and Anton, and now Anton's up front with Estes giving chase. With 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Attaway starting to gap out. Anton trying to, made a little mistake there. That allowed Estes to close in just a little bit. Anton enjoying the grip of the four-wheel motion. See, he works his way onto the straightaway as Attaway comes by the start-finish line. Right now, Attaway enjoying a 9.7 second gap over second place. And second place enjoying a 3.7. It was 3.7. Let's see where it is when Estes comes by the start-finish line. As we are halfway down, halfway to go. He stretched it out a little bit. And now he's got a 6-second lead over third place. So our drivers are starting to gap away from one another. In the 1, Attaway. In the 2, Morissette. In the 3, Estes. And sewing up a win for his first outing in novice class is Jeremy Park.
2 minutes left.
Jeremy Park puts it upside down, and Diego sprints out to get him. All right, no change in our lead. Anton putting down clean laps. Oh, that was our leader. Oh, and Estes makes an offering to the crowd. It's promptly rejected and thrown back onto the track. Luckily, he's still up and oh no, Attaway dropped a shock. See what he's going to try and do. Does he A, beat the bejeezers out of his car for the win on a club race? He's going to do it. He's going to do it
1
for the
minute left.
gram. He's over that double single. He goes, and he's out in the weeds. And here comes Anton. Attaway is hobbled. And here comes Anton Morissette trying to join him. I think Anton moved in the lead there. I'm not quite sure. We'll see what happens when they come by the start finish. I don't know if Attaway had a full lap to give or not. You're not fighting for points. It's just pride at this moment. Attaway moves back into the lead. Anton looking to go stomper mode, but he gets around him clean. Now it's Anton to the front. Anton's winning 13.5 Sportsman with his AE four-wheel drive on the unfortunate break of Attaway. Attaway still trying to hobble his way around the track. Here comes Estes through the chicane, and that is time. Let's get Attaway back on the track, see if he can finish this out. He is not looking good. Let's see what he got with his take as he goes through the bull turn. Estes can't quite do it. He puts it out in the weeds and has to get marshaled. And there goes Attaway by the finish for the 2. And that is a race. All stop. Taking your win, Anton Morissette. And the 13.5 Sportsman Attaway hobbles his way to the 2. Estes in the 3. Jeremy Park taking the win in that novice class.
The race is completed.
Up next, 13.5 Expert. We're going to need a handful of volunteer marshals out here, including our novice and 13.5 Sportsmen. Need you guys out on the field. All right, hope you guys y'all had a good time and are having a good time. We still got a couple more races to get through. And again, thank you all for coming out. Wishing Larry well at LT's Get Well Extravaganza. All right, we need our marshals out on the track. We need a handful of marshals, expert drivers. Go ahead and roll them out, check them in.
1 minute to the start of the race.
In the 9, Mike Cocott. In the 8, Nick Bayette. In the 7, Tucker McCumber. In the 6, Dan Collinsworth. In the 5, Anthony Girlando. In the 4, Rich Williams. In the 3, Cody Witchman. In the 2, Richard Brody.
45 seconds to the start of the
top
race.
Qualifier for
Richard
the night,
Brody.
13.5 Expert.
Dan Collinsworth.
Tyler Cornwell.
Mike Coco.
We need
Slim
a
Sheen.
handful of marshals out on the field.
Rich
Where
Williams.
are
Nick
our
Bayette.
13.5 Sportsmen at? We got Anton out here.
30
We
seconds
got
to the start of the
Estes.
race.
We got Attaway limping on out here. All right, no one else down the straightaway. We're going to need a handful of volunteers. Come on out here. Let's get them gridded up, boys. We got a 9-car dance.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
9 cars of fury. Lots of speed, lots of traction.
Less than 5.
I predict lots of carnage here in the first coming lap, but let's keep it clean. We need a marshal underneath. Actually, can I just have you slide to the middle there? You just kind of cover this section. Attaway, if you can just kind of keep an eye right here as well. No, you can stay there. Just keep an eye on right here. All right, my racing nerds. Marshals ready. Drivers ready. Let's get it on at the sound of the tone. All right, Rich Williams making short work of that extra spot. He goes huge over that triple. Overtakes Brody after Brody bobbles a little bit. Kyler punching out. Brody spins it around. Oh, we got Cocott upside down here going by that start-finish line. Kyler shoots out, holds that whole shot. Rich Williams moves into that 2. Looks like McCumber takes advantage, moves into that 3 spot. Then we got Brody in the 4. And that's Girlando in the 5. Then we got Dan Collinsworth and Nick Bayette going at it. Cocott looming in the distance. Oh, Dan Collinsworth puts it upside down. Marshals himself. Gets back going. Rich Williams not letting Kyler get away. I think Kyler may have had a little bobble there because Kyler did have quite a distance there. Rich Williams able to close in. Richard Brody moves his way into the 3 spot. He's going to set his sights on the 1 and 2 of Kyler and Williams. And as I say that, he gets it wrong in that bull turn. That moves Tucker McCumber back in. Tucker McCumber puts it upside down, allows Girolando to get around. So now it's Girolando to the 3. Tucker in the 4. Brody giving chase in the 5. So 3, 4, 5 down the straightaway they go. Kyler puts it upside down. Rich Williams gets around. So Rich Williams moves into the top spot after a mistake by Kyler as they work their way of the rumble strip through the chicane. Up onto the straightaway they go. Rich Williams doing everything he can to keep his car nice and wide. Trying to stay ahead. Oh, he gets a little squirrely, gets it wrong. He's going to have to marshal himself out of the pipes. That moves Kyler back to the 1. Williams going to have to settle for the 2 once again. Brody found his way into the 3 spot during that exchange. Tucker McCumber gets it wrong. That's Girolando moves back into the 3. Then we got Bayette and Dan Collinsworth moving in on McCumber. McCumber makes a mistake. And Bayette and DC get around him. So I think that's going to be 5, 6, and 7 right there. Girolando gets a little bit wrong. That allows Bayette move up a little bit. And now we got Brody moving in on Rich Williams in the 2 spot. And then Brody puts it upside down. Gets it marshaled out from the crowd. Oh, no. What happened to Williams? Is he broken? He's not broken. No, he just had to get marshaled out. He put it in the weeds. I think he might have gave up that 2 spot. I'm not sure. He might still be in it, but Brody definitely looking to capitalize. I think he still has that 2 spot. Rich Williams does. Going by the start-finish line. You out of here, buddy? That's what 3 minutes in, 2 to go. Kyler Cornwell still out front. Rich Williams hanging on to that 2 spot. Richard Brody giving chase as they go through that center section. I think Girolando's in the hunt. He is. Brody tries to go huge over that floater. Can't quite do it. Oh, no. Little mess up by Williams. That allows Brody to get by. So Brody moves into the 2 as Kyler is checking out, just trying to keep his car together as he works his way through the chicane. And we got, Rich Williams puts it upside down. That allows Girolando to get around. So now we got Brody in the 2, Girolando in the 3, Rich Williams in the hunt in that 4 spot. Nick Bayette still a few turns off from that battle there. Brody's trying to gap out on that 2 spot. Dan Collinsworth puts it upside down. He was battling out with Kokot there for a little bit. And Girolando puts it in the weeds, has to get it out on his own. That allows Rich Williams to move back into that 3 spot. So we got Kyler Cornwell out front. Kyler Cornwell trying to keep it together. Richard Brody in the 2. Kyler steps it out of whack there over that bobble section, but keeps it pointed forward. Brody not too far behind. Cornwell dropping down a little bit off of his pace. So there he goes over the rumble strip, and there is Brody over the rumble strip. Tucker, you're going to have your leader coming up on you next. And then Frickin' Frack doing what they doing. Dan Collinsworth, Kokot, that's number 2 right behind you, Kokot. And coming up on you, Mr. Collinsworth, the gold car with the yellow wheels. That's the number 2 guy. You know you want to slow up and let Kokot catch back up to you anyways. And we got Kyler coming across the start-finish line. Looming in on Nick Bayette with 10 seconds left. This is going to be his last lap. Oh, Brody pushes it out, but no one's close enough to capitalize. Looks like Girolando moved his way back into the 3 spot. So 3 and 4 dance right there as they come through the chicane. That's going to be it when they come across the start-finish line. Kyler Cornwell comes across and takes the win. And we got 2, 3, and 4 actually working in the same section, but not enough time. Brody taking the 2, Girolando in the 3, Rich Williams in the 4. That is a race. All stop.
The race is
Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. We're going to need all those drivers from 13-5 to park your cars and hop on out. Grab a cone. We are going to get our Mini Z main underway. I think we had a couple of you guys doing back-to-back races, so we'll give you an extra second or two. All right, if you have any Apple products that you might be missing at the point, check your pockets. If you have something of Apple nature and you can identify it. I'm up at the scoring and timing booth. Sounds like it's been up there for a couple of races, so if you are missing an Apple product of any sort,
1 minute to the start of the race.
whether it be a phone, an earbud case, come on up and claim it. All right, Mini Z knuckleheads, go ahead and roll them out.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, we need all those 13.5 drivers out on the track, please. All you 13.5 drivers out on the track. We will
30
be
seconds to
lining
the start
up
of the race.
in spot number 4. One line, we're going heads up. I will be able to keep track of first and possibly
Heath Hader.
second.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Reggie Shepard.
All right. On the no one else down the straightaway. No one else down the straightaway.
Less than 5.
Again, you guys and girls out in the pits, if you're missing an Apple product of any type, I'll give you a hint, it's white. So check your pockets if you're missing something. Come on up and claim it. Hey, everyone, we're lining up wide on the 4. Cocott, will you square these guys away? I'm not sure what's going on here. On the 4 spot, we are lining up wide. We are going heads up on this start here. Cocott with a handful of cars. We only got 5 going? All right. All right, and again, I will try and keep track of the order. I will do my best. All right, here we go. Winner take all, last race of the night. Marshall's ready. Mini Z drivers ready. Let's get it on at the sound of the tone. Yeah, wow, that was cleaner than I thought. Oh, everybody getting it wrong in that center section. Cocott's got his work cut out for him. Cocott's going to get his cardio in by the end of this race. All right, I believe out front. Out front, is that McDude? Who's that out front? All right. All I know is that McDude? No, that's McCumber. We're getting a little reverse action going on here out of Renee. Our leader gets it upside down here. Leader by the start finish line. Reggie in the hunt. Reggie goes huge and can't stick it. It's going to have to get marshaled out. That lets Hader go by into the 2 spot. I think I'm not sure. That is McDude. McDude's out front. McDude gets it wrong. Oh, no, he didn't. Here he is by the start finish line. So there's McDude, followed by Hader. Hader in the hunt with the Mini T. We got another Mini T. I think that's McCumber moved up into the 3. What happened to Reggie? Reggie, did you put out front? Are you out front, Reggie? I don't think he is. I think McDude's out front. McDude's looking at a car, but I don't see it. Oh, that's McDude gets it wrong. That moves Hayter into the front. So we got Hayter out front now, and then we got McCumber. McDude leading several of the laps, halfway down, halfway to go. All right, I'm getting you guys sorted out with just a couple. There's only 5 of you up there. All right, all right. I don't know what Hayter's doing. Hayter's making it interesting, waiting up for McCumber. I don't know. According to the timing and scoring booth, we got Reggie out front. Reggie, are you out front? You think you're out front? All
2
right,
minutes
so
left.
Reggie's way out there. Let's see what happened there. We might have to go back for a photo finish there. I thought Hayter made his way up front, but I don't know how Hayter got a lap down. But we got Reggie out front, Hayter in the 2. And then we got, looks like the McDude moved his way back into the 3 spot. And then McCumber. Renee taking the option line, saying hi to Mr. Williams. If you have any tabs open up out in the, the register, go out and pay them, please. We got a minute 15 left. I'd like to thank Jeree Price for everything she does for Ryan Prince as they leave the building. All right, minute left. Let's see if we can sort this out
1 minute
here.
left.
We got Reggie out front, dominating the dojo. Hayter in the 2. If I'm wrong about that, come and tell me. Hayter in the 2, and then I think McDude's out in the 3. McCumber in the 4. Renee rounding out the field. I'm pretty sure Renee had a lot to do with spearheading this class here. Pretty sure she sold a lot of these Mini Zs. 30 seconds left. There goes Reggie by that start finish in the yellow wheels. Hayter in the 2. Did McCumber move up into the 3? Yeah. Renee's like, you ain't lapping me that easy. I'm going to take you out. There goes Reggie. Across the start-finish line, taking the win. Reggie taking the win. Then we're going to have, here comes Hayter in that 2 spot. Everyone else is done when you cross the line. Tucker, you're in the 3, I believe. And then we got the McDude and Renee. All right. That is a race. All stop. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you for making today fun. I hope you all had a good time running your regular cars and your Mini Zs. You had a good turnout. So thank you all for coming. If you have a tab up front, please take care of it. Make sure you all wish old LT well wishes. And you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Have a good night. Drive safe.
The race is completed.